Good morning, champions. Excuse me. Happy Wednesday morning, coming to you live from the 5 a.m. club where we get up early. We conquer our morning to own our day. Hope you're having a fantastic Wednesday morning. Voice is still a little off here, but I push through, right? And for me, pushing through is trying to get back to what I normally do, even when I'm sick, right? And for me, sweating it out and doing some of that stuff gets me back to normal. So I'm heading to the gym. I'm going to make the most of this morning. But what I want to talk about this morning is just that reminder. If you're brand new to the industry, and when I say brand new, really within a year, 2 years even, then sometimes you don't really understand everything that's going on. And so we are currently, as of October 1st, I guess yesterday, in what is called AEP, Annual Enrollment Period. And essentially, all you need to know is that there can be some extra chaos and confusion in our clients, particularly those over the age of 65 who might have responded to other marketing material, things like that, entirely geared towards health insurance. But there's going to be an extra layer of confusion there. And so on this morning, it's just that reminder that they may be getting some extra phone calls. They may be getting some extra knocks to the door. They may be getting some extra stuff. A lot of that isn't even geared towards life insurance, but it can cause confusion and a little frustration in clients, especially maybe, answering the phone and things like that. So I don't tell you that to go learn all about AEP and health insurance. What I do tell you is to be extra sensitive to the fact that that's going on, right? My dad is 78 now, and he just gets irritable easy, right? Irritable with, people bothering him, extra phone calls, getting confused, potential scam, calls, things like that. And so I say that to say that when somebody does answer the phone, we should always be, but you have to be extra on point. You have to be extra positive. You have to be extra connecting, right? As we talked about on the national training yesterday, you have to have that extra swag, Denzel or whoever you pick if you were on the call yesterday, right? But you have to have that in order to disarm some situations, in order to really gain trust, because we forget sometimes, right? And we just automatically jump into, I'm calling about the life insurance, right? We're not supposed to say that, but we try and just spark that memory immediately. And what we can sometimes do is instead incite fear, confusion, anger, and then that ends up putting that wall up. And our goal is to make sure there's no wall down, right? And so how do we do that? We've got to get them to know, like, and trust us, right? We've got to get them to just calm down. We've got to get them to relate with us, I know that's right, Miss Jones, my phone has been blowing up off the hook. So if you're anything like me, that's a relating. We're not talking about life insurance. We're not talking about the lead they responded to. We're not talking about final expense. We're talking about just being able to relate to each other on a common value, on a common core, anything like that, right? And so there's plenty of ways to do that, plenty of conversations to have, and just really wanted to reiterate and remind everybody of that this morning, because right when this starts all the time, there tends to be a lot of additional marketing, a lot of extra contacts and stuff. And so in that confusion, it's just a good reminder that this morning we got to be on our P's and Q's. We got to be on our A game. We should always be on our A game, but we really got to be on our A game, especially this week, so that we can differentiate ourselves from all the noise that is out there. On top of that noise of AEP, we're doing it in election cycle, right? So they're getting a ton of nonprofit phone calls. You and I are all getting them, right? Politicians don't have to abide by the same laws that we do, so they can call you and text you whenever they want to, and they don't have to follow any sort of DNC rules or anything like that, which is a whole other conversation, right? So in amongst all this noise, we've got to stand out. We've got to differentiate ourselves. We've got the cure for what ails you there, right? So if you're a little lost on that, you're a little confused on that, make sure you get up this morning, get organized, get on your Breakfast Club call, ask questions there, and then come to national training. That's what we've been talking about. That's what we talked about yesterday. That's going to continue to be the theme, right? So continue to do that, continue to pour into the training, and continue to have that confidence and that swagger in yourself and your presentation, and good things will come. So let's have a fantastic Wednesday. Let's aspire to be better today than we were yesterday. Let's do it every single day, and you'll be amazed where you end up, folks. We are going to have a fantastic day. We are going to have a fantastic week, and we're going to have a fantastic end of the year. The question is, are you going to be a part of that and do it too? And all you got to do is show up and show out. So let's have a fantastic day, and make sure you're on both your Breakfast Club call and the National Training. See you guys soon. I'm out. Woo!